Tasmania at the Wings Wildlife Park, where I'm hoping to see some Tasmanian devils. Let's go see if we can find some.
Say hello, come on. Come on, Shy. Isn't she beautiful and soft? Feel her tail. And smell her. She smells like a puppy dog. Come on, come and say hello. Say hello. So even though these guys don't have the bite pressure of the adults, it's still really good not to put your hands near her face, just in case she gets a fright and she turns around and she will bite.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got a couple of
Nips.
nips, yeah, but she's usually pretty cool. Now, she was actually born June, July. Yep, so what is she now? She's coming up to, 8, 9 months, hang on. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yep, coming up for 9 months now. Now, do you know how many babies the female Tasmanian Devil has?
No.
Okay, they have about 25 to 50. Do you know that these guys are the largest carnivorous marsupials in the whole entire world? Okay, marsupials, do you know what a marsupial has that no other animal has? A pouch.
Pouch?
Yes, they have a pouch. So marsupials, all marsupials have a pouch. And there is her little pouch there. I know, baby, it's okay, I'll flip it back over. So they have a pouch, and they actually have a reverse-facing pouch. Like kangaroos have an upward-facing pouch, these guys have a reverse-facing pouch. And that's because when they grow up, when you go outside you'll be able to see, when they grow up they've got little legs and big bodies. So when they're running through the bush, twigs, sticks or branches can actually poke the babies in the pouch, so she can protect them. Now, look, see the ears? Actually paper thin, you can actually see the blood vessels. See the blood vessels on the back?
Yeah.
Okay, see if I hold her up to the light, you can see through her ears. Yeah? So when they get angry and excited, all the blood rushes to the ears, and the ears are bright red. Black with the white stripes, and the big sharp teeth, and those growls and hisses and spits. That's why they're actually called a devil, because people, when they first saw them, thought they were actually the devil. So that's how they got their name. And they're Tasmanian Devil because you can only find them in the wild in Tasmania now. How's that? Here you go, give her another pat. She's very cute. So, and see, look, they've got little hands. Looks like little hands. She's got a little hangnail there. Little hands, and because they groom themselves like cats. They hold their food and eat it. And when they're little, to get away from predators, these guys can actually climb trees to get away from predators, so they can climb and they can actually run really fast. But as they get older, they get heavier, so they can't actually climb trees. But then they've actually got that big jaw. They can actually open up their mouths 90 degrees, 3,000 pound bite.
Wow.
So when they're eating an animal, they eat the whole entire thing.
Whoa, bones and all.
Fur, internal organs, everything. But they actually have a funny little running lobe.
Is devil feeding time?
Was it always here, or was it?
Here are the adults.
I'm just starting to learn about them as I speak to the other people in the park.
On this episode of Jewels of the World, we are in Tasmania, where we are watching the Tasmanian Devils get fed. Here's the fish.
Dragging that leg on the ground. So that's actually going to create a stiff hand. Once he thinks he's made a pretty good scent trail, he's going to go find a den, he's going to hide, and he's going to eat it and go.
The eastern grey kangaroo is the largest marsupial in Tasmania and the second largest in the world. It is much like the wallaby, but the wallaby is a bit smaller. They have large ears and they have their tails like muscles to balance on their hind legs and to run. They like to chew on grass and they box a lot for territory. Thanks for watching my Tasmanian Animals video. Keep learning on the edge. Please subscribe. See you next time.